Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Star Wars The Old Republic here on the planet Taris. We're on our way now to the next zone of the planet itself, known as the Sinking City. Not only for a story mission, but as well to pick up some more side missions that we can do while we're here and, in a sense, assist the Republic and line our own pockets. Because we're generous like that, of course. Doesn't matter which way we go. We'll just follow the main road just in case there's any walls blocking us. Aluminium. If it had been something that would have improved my crew skill in scavenging, I would have picked it up. So we'll just continue on our journey, get into the Sinking City. And we're probably going to be running around there for a couple of videos, to be honest. I remember there's quite a few missions that we need to do. I think there's a heroic we have to do as well.
How are you? How are you?
Bronzium down there. No, we'll just get into the Sinking City. See the Republic have an outpost here. There you go. See, there's quite a few people to speak to. We might as well speak to the people who... Flashpoint Courier? Yeah. Might as well speak to the people we already have been told to address. So there's someone down here somewhere.
Good to see you.
Bemkanaya nugan. Ejinim naya lak umnan mege. Nule lak apa jam kamgram. Amkanem nang nemua inuk.
I sincerely have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Honest.
Nakag agib kik benabab. Neya agam berakaki. Bomo gala apayang. Nilama imi amka anggap. Kala jiwa nimok. Bemgam nyama naya aigam.
What's my role in all this?
Laporam amka. Mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kambram. Naya narankam. Kala ama mani mami. Libik bak.
Sure seems that way.
Memgam gamgi. Nina gegwan. Amnerna hanak. Kamperem ganyam bajiyang. Mani kikum bukam.
So the Sergeant and Risha know one another. And he's offering temporary diplomatic immunity. Interesting. I can't remember that, but sure. Definitely interesting. We'll go see Captain Childress, yes. Guessing he's upstairs. Oh no, here he is.
Let's have us some fun, Captain.
Hey there, Captain Childress. I want to thank you for taking the time to see me. You did nice work on that land claim mess. Like we flew this many troops to the armpit of the galaxy so some kids could play pioneer. It'll take way more than it's worth to make this planet livable. Only thing interesting about Taris is that it's the worst failure the Republic's ever had.
I don't know much about Taris' history.
Way back when, the Sith were searching for a Jedi here. When they couldn't find her, they tried destroying the entire planet. The Jedi escaped, but millions of people died an ugly flaming death. The Empire tried the same thing on Coruscant in the last war. 300 years after Terrace, we still don't know squat about how to defend against a bombardment once ships are in low orbit.
I could take a battle cruiser or two, but I don't know if I can stop a whole bombardment.
We're not there yet. Right now, we're just trying to learn what we did wrong. I sent commandos to defend a research team at the crash site of the Endar Spire, the last Republic warship shot down over this planet. If we're lucky, that ship recorded the whole bombardment. But my team's lost contact, which means there are desk jockeys in the wild with the most valuable data on Terrace.
What's this ship? Why is it so valuable?
There were Jedi aboard back in the day. Now, we hope it's got data on the attackers. The crash site's a ways out, fast as you can make it. I don't know if we've got survivors. Research team's your #2 priority. Data's the most important thing. Take anything the Endar Spire recorded to Commander Viki at the outpost.
And there you go, investigate the crash site of the Endar Spire. If you're interested more about the Spire, I probably mentioned it before, but feel free to check out the first RPG, which obviously preluded this game, and its sequel, Knights of the Old Republic.
You deserve nothing less than the highest possible quality, Master.
Because basically, the Endar Spire is the prologue. You start on the planet, start on the
I will exceed
starship
your
itself.
expectations, Master.
Dr. Naracel? How can I help you exactly?
As you can see by the data, there is no disease in known space that propagates as quickly as the Teresian Rakghoul plague. Even one individual Rakghoul can start a pandemic, as we have observed in 81 colonies to date. Until a vaccine can be widely distributed, it is highly doubtful that any civilian colonization effort will yield lasting results. Thank you.
I didn't know Rakghouls had gotten so many colonies.
Rakghouls have been the story on Taris for 3 centuries. HoloNet archives say a Dr. Thorne developed a Rakghoul serum vaccine just hours before the bombardment. I've been trying to acquire the serum, but short of putting a blaster to someone's head, that's not going to happen.
How do you figure that?
There's a pirate camp not far from here. They went after the ruins of Sepanik Memorial Hospital. Sepanik was well preserved. If there's Rakghoul serum to be found, it'd be there. I asked Commander Viki to step in, but since it wasn't a Republic hospital, the pirates have legal salvage rights.
Legal and I have parted ways. This planet needs a cure, right?
I can't say what will be required to get this done, but this plague has infected half a planet's worth of people. So if that serum shows up on my lab table, it'd be unethical to throw it away for any reason. I hope my position is clear.
So we need to search for the Rakghoul serum in some sort of pirate facility. Hey! Have some more players around us at long last. Fallen Stars. One of our transports came under fire from Mandalorian raiders just after she broke Taris Atmo. Cargo was Class 7 anti-ship warheads, all ejected safely. Can't say the same for the crew. The Mandos are already headed for the warhead landing site, need volunteers to intercept them and signal for pickup when the warheads are secure. Suppose we can check that out.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
How can you be so cold?
The Reconstruction Authority ain't paying us to mope around.
We have Sarah here.
Thank you for coming so fast. I told you the commander would send someone, Gartha.
The commander didn't send him. That's not a uniform I've ever seen.
He managed to get out here past all the Rakghouls. He could still help us.
Is this a research station or something?
We're a Republic archaeological salvage team, cataloging those who died in the Teresian bombardment. Mostly, they call us the corpse counters.
It's pointless work. People are dying out here, so the Republic can have a list they'll never look at.
These people deserve someone to acknowledge their deaths. Only, most of our team were lost this morning when Rakghouls cut us off. I was hoping that you might go see if anyone is still alive.
I wouldn't want to be the one left behind in a hole full of those things.
I wanted to go back for them.
Don't be ridiculous, Sierra. Then we'd just be dead too.
We were in the Zerka Works pipeline. If you go soon, there may still be someone there.
No. There's no hope for our friends now. but maybe you can make those monsters pay for what they did.
I guess we can search for the missing scientists. They're nearby, actually. The pipe's just around this corner. Oh, hello!
Glad to be back in action.
Just avoid the land of wildlife. I suppose that's one good thing about stealth. If you suddenly find yourself walking into a mess, you might be able to avoid it. Here's the pipeline now. And there is a quest just over here. We'll check that out in a moment. Unfortunately, here's the missing scientists.
This is for you, Gartha. I saw you ahead of me there, before the pack cut us off. Just want to tell you, you're wrong. The dead do care what happens to them after they die. I'm one of them now. I hear those monsters sniffing for me in the dark, and I know I'll be with the dead before anyone comes for us. And I do care. But I'd rather lie here 1,000 years undiscovered than have some greedy son of a Hutt like you dig me up just to see what I've got that's worth stealing. I hope someone else finds this and makes you pay for your crimes, like I'm about to pay for mine.
So Garth was up to something. Oh, we don't have 90 slicing? Oh, we're close. Not quite.
Might be fair.
Law object. Terrorists and non-humans.
It's amazing, isn't it? To stand at the site of such history. The fall of Terrace has always cast a shadow over the Republic. So many millions of our people are descended from the refugees who fled its destruction. And we've carried its effects for far too long.
Are you talking about something specific?
I'm sorry, I'm Dr. Synoda. I have made it my life's work to cure Kolu syndrome, a rare cancer that affects only the descendants of Teresian refugees. But I have reached the limits of what I can do without the original settlers' medical records. I came here to access the systems in Terrace's old general hospital, but I, underestimated the dangers.
I get the feeling you're not telling me everything.
What could I possibly gain? Please, if you can help me, millions of people would be in your debt. Please go to the old hospital. I have the plans here. There are emergency generators that may still work. If you bring them up, we can download the old records. Bring them back, and you could save millions of people from a life of pain and early death.
What you didn't mention is I think there's a load of scavengers there. Let's get working on some slicing.
I will exceed your expectations, Master.
How are you? So much destruction.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
How can you be so cold?
The Reconstruction Authority ain't paying us.
You're back, and I don't see anyone with you. Did you... are they?
Dead? What did you think? The Rakghouls would buy them flowers and send them home?
The galaxy is a dangerous place.
If you kill those freaks, I'll call it even. At least we can clear out the corpses without becoming one.
Excuse me, I should call the base, tell their families what happened.
I'm putting in for a transfer. No job is worth this.
I hear you found a way to make it worth your while.
What did you find? Was Elizu alive? What did that lying coward say about me?
He said you've been stealing from the dead.
So dramatic. It's nothing big. The corpses are still filed. The data is preserved. It was just stuff. Jewelry mostly. No one was going to miss it. You're talking about people who died generations ago.
With what you've been making off these corpses, you can share.
Fine. Take Elizu's share. He won't be needing it.
The commander's sending a team to retrieve the bodies. Thank you for doing what you could.
At least you'll be able to retrieve the bodies.
If the blasted Rakghouls don't come back. They're everywhere.
Mostly around us. Which makes me wonder.
Oh, not that nonsense again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up and start over.
Okay, this'll sound crazy, but there's more Rakghouls at our gravesites than any of the Republic target zones.
They're just drawn to the noise and the smell of flesh.
We're not any noisier or fleshier than a platoon of soldiers. I think they're protecting their ancestors.
Ancestors?
See, Rakghouls descend from sentience. It's a disease, one we know little about. But if my theory is correct, it'll be our first insight into how they think. This could be a first step toward taking the planet back from them.
Speaking of that, I've kind of installed bio-alarms to track their hunting patterns. That may be the first step, but you wouldn't know anything about that.
What's your plan for making that happen?
The salvage team can't get to the main bombardment sites. There are so many Rakghouls there, you can see them by satellite, like a living carpet. If you could get samples from both the Rakghouls and the skeletons at one of the main sites, we could see if they're related.
Do you have details? What exactly are we talking about?
There probably isn't a way to get a Rakghoul to volunteer a genetic sample, so, I guess you'll be killing them. Then we'll compare their blood samples with genetic material from corpses in the same area.
By tomorrow, you should be able to answer this question once and for all.
Seriously, Sierra, you think you can waste his valuable time on your crackpot theories?
He's smart. He wouldn't do this if he didn't think there was a point. Please don't let Gartha discourage you. This is important. And I don't think there's anyone else on this planet willing to brave those Rakghouls to find out. I'll be waiting to hear what you find.
And there's a lot of other playable characters around, but in your instance, yes, we are the only people brave enough to find out. And we may as well do that now. Get to the 18-minute mark. See, I'll probably break this video halfway through doing these side missions, but we may as well do a couple of them while we're here.
Let's have us some fun.
Just got itchy nose. So, for her, we need to locate blood samples from the Rakghouls and gather genetic material from skeletons that are just lying around.
Perfection delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve. I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
How are you?
Guess these don't count. We need to go this way. Skeletons should just be glowing blue, like this one, but looks like someone might already be doing the mission.
Let's have us some fun, Captain.
It's Rakghouls, yeah. There's a gunslinger. Oh, well, fine.
This came from.
Is there a bonus? There isn't a bonus. Is there a blood sample? See, 2 more skeletons, 1 more blood sample. 2 more blood samples, sorry. There's the last skeleton we need. Nice and easy. Do we want to do the bonus mission? I guess we can. It's right next to us. So, Heroic 2+, Fallen Stars. We need to investigate the crash site of the ship that was shot down.
Good to see you. Got a tough one.
We need to defeat 15 Mandalorians for the bonus. So I'm not sure if we get anything from it. No, we will get a bonus. We'll get the experience from it. Good. No! Don't slow me down! I hate it when people slow me down.
You deserve nothing less than the highest possible quality, Master. I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master. I'll start this task immediately.
Is there anyone around us? There is, okay.
You got it.
These are the missiles you've come to retrieve, but the explosive warheads have been removed. The Mandalorians must have taken them elsewhere. Just have to remember, if we're in trouble, we can use our disappearing act ability and escape. Healer first. Some more warheads to check out over here. We almost made a friend. Heal Corso up. you go. Bonus complete. These missiles have also had their warheads removed by the Mandalorians. They must be loading the explosives onto a ship nearby.
How are you? Get him! And it's out!
There we go. Hey. Hutt Standard Galactic Blaster Pistol. Here comes the Republic forces, late as always.
Not a problem.
Nice and easy. So quick travel back to the forward base here in the sinking city. Go see Sarah again. Oh, what's this? Oh.
So much destruction.
Oh, you again?
How can you be so cold?
You deserve nothing less than the highest
The Republic sent a
possible
unit to retrieve our team's bodies. They said to thank you for your help.
Aren't you going to ask if he wasted his time on your pet project?
Did you get to the bombardment site? I don't see a scratch on you.
The Rakghouls didn't want to give up their blood, but I convinced them.
I'm sure you can be quite persuasive. Just let me see the samples. I've got a portable scanner that can give us preliminary results right now. That's amazing. There's over a 50% correlation. Genetic drift usually means a much less marked connection, even in a normal population after so many years.
They really are defending their ancestors, then?
It means we just made one of the most important discoveries in Teresian history.
What? Where's the cynical disbelief?
You can't dispute the numbers, Sierra. You're right. This is amazing. If Rakghouls have enough rationality to remember people and places that matter to them, we can't keep treating them like mindless animals.
If they can think, maybe someday we can make peace with them.
Exactly. We need to cancel our operations in these grave sites. We can't keep antagonizing them.
But if we know they come to the defense of certain territories, we can bait them, draw them out, so the Republic can send in troops to exterminate them.
No, if they're sentient, we can't just keep murdering them.
I'll contact the Reconstruction Authority. Do you have an opinion on this?
If there's any way to coexist peacefully with the Rakghouls, we should take it.
I guess it's a virtue to forgive, right? At least this way, maybe we can avoid those kind of attacks in the future. I'll give the Republic your recommendation. Thank you again for all your help.
I was kind of hedging my bets, to be honest with you, but I didn't really have that option to choose from. What's this? Underworld trading we aren't using right now, so that's fine.
Your peace of mind is my highest priority.
So,
rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
CT, I'm going to pull out your voice box. I swear to God. Anyhows, we'll end this video here. When we come back, we're going to pop into the General Hospital, obviously help out the... What was her name? What's her race again? Togruta? Help out the doctor here anyway. And of course we have the scavenger weapon caches that we were asked to deal with by the sergeant who was going to give us diplomatic immunity. The Rakghoul serum, which we have to investigate. Actually, that's over here. And of course the Endor Spire. Finding out about the bombardment of Taris that Captain Childress asked us to look into. But yeah, we'll do that next time. I'll probably break this session here. Getting a little bit tired. And obviously I don't want to translate into the series, so when we come back I'll hopefully be afresh and we'll continue exploring Taris. Until then, no. Bye bye now.